Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? I am just watching the cold roll in. Mail's here. Hey, Big Ruff, what's up? Peace, 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 peace. I'm well. How are you? Hey, LB. Thank you for following. Wayne Huff. Miss Brittany, welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Brittany. Antonio and Camilla. Magenta the Artistry Dragon. Thank you for following me. I love your name. Magenta. Brittany, is Bishop ignoring me? It's not even that Bishop is ignoring you. It's more just like there's some other things going on, some other things that are being attended to. Okay? So just be a little bit patient. All right? You guys, I want to give you my spiel before I keep going forward with the reading. So I am doing free readings today. I'm taking donations. $7.77 are the donations. If you offer a donation, then your question will get moved to the top. Okay. I accept PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. You can go to my profile to click on the link and make your donations. But all right. But I do want to, what do you call it? I just lost it. Offer free readings today, okay? So let me go back up just a little bit. All right, so I answered Brittany's question. Grandma Dolores, who sings Get Better for Me Financially before the end of the year? I don't understand that question. Could you please resubmit it? Paris, will I hear from my person of interest? Yeah, but that's going to be because you're going to call them and initiate the conversation, because you're not the type of person to like wait around for things. You usually go out and get what you want. So this is one of those instances where you're going to need to go out and get what you want, okay? Sarah, does Danny think C was after his money? Thank you, Kelly J, for the follow, or Kelly Joe for the follow. Does Danny think C was after his money? I don't know why, but I'm hearing someone is telling me, right? One of my guides is telling me, ask, like, does Danny really have money? Or is it one of those situations where they're like, oh, I don't want a gold digger, but they don't have any money to be dug up? You get what I'm saying? They don't have any gold. So if he, I'm being told not to be sassy. But it's kind of like their spirit is guiding me to just incline about, you know, if someone was truly after his money, like they would have gotten some, but it's like there's a feeling like there wasn't any money to get. So I'm not sure I'm understanding like his logic, thinking that he had something. Does that make sense? Let me know if that resonates with you, because it's kind of coming in like they're saying he was broke. What is he talking about? Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of went off on a tangent. Sonia, will Juan contact me? Contact me soon? I don't think so. I don't know what yoga. Paris, will I hear from my person of interest? I answered that. Sorry, y'all. I went off on a tangent. I want to go and make sure that I get everybody. Joycey, will me and D get closer? Possibly. I think, if you don't already know, you could probably get closer to this person if you guys watched, like, their favorite movie together. And really just allow there to begin a bond because of this movie. Dawn, will Nicole and I have a long, happy, romantic relationship? Long, yes. Romantic and happy, it's gonna waver, you know, like with all relationships, you know, there's what is it called, peaks and ebbs, or, you know, they're wavy, right? Sometimes there's going to be great times, or sometimes there's going to be low times, but in the low times, but while you're, you know, on that slant to go down or go up, you use that time to try to improve the relationship in some way, or even learn from the lesson that you're currently going through and within the relationship. You know, try to build you. If you constantly work at being your best within the relationship, then everything would work in your favor in regards to your connection with Nicole. Okay, I hope that helps. Hey Jasmine, what's going on? Dasani, is Stacy at work today? I don't think. I don't think so. I see either someone is like sick in the bed or something like that. Oh, thank you. It's kind of like I see like someone in the bed. They have tissues. They have on the fluffy socks. They're just like, they're not feeling their best. You know? I don't know if it's like a mental health day. I don't know if like they just have a cough. I don't know if it's just they're just feeling sensitive to their environment, either at home or at work. But either way that it goes, I see that someone is in a bed and they're trying to heal from something. Physical, mental, emotional, what have you. Okay? I hope that helps. You guys, if I'm answering your questions and they resonate with you, please let me know. And if they don't resonate with you, please let me know. I have no problem with ever saying, hey, you know, I can't feel anything. I don't see anything. I'm not connecting with that. Or I'm wrong, right? There is no shame in my game. I'm not going to be able to 100% always, explain to you in English what spirit is showing me in like movie. Okay? Because we don't speak the same language. But I will 100% admit to being wrong and take accountability for that. My grandma's name was Dolores. Okay. I'm sorry, you'll have to remind me. Like, did I say Dolores? Did somebody say that their name was Dolores? Sometimes, you guys, like, I'll be channeling so strong, like, I won't even, like, necessarily remember everything that I said. Like, it'll just be downloads, downloads, downloads. Okay? Chanel, will Derek respond to my message? Yes. Meg, will Travis finally reach out today and we be fine? It's gonna take some work. You're not just gonna be like fine right off the rip. You're gonna have to do some work. Kelly Joe, will John contact me? I think so. Maybe like next week, midweek. I'm feeling like there's going to be a temperature drop, and then that's when there will be some type of contact. So within from today, which is what, Wednesday, 11:11 on the clock, y'all. So today, which is Wednesday, give it to like anytime between now and like next Saturday. But just be patient and chill out. Do what you do, okay? Thank you for the rose, Kelly Joe. Paris, so I have to reach out first. Yes. Thank you for the follow, Kayla and Roper. Josie, will me and Dee get closer? I think I answered that. That was about watching the movies. Meg, will Travis finally reach out today? Okay, I already did that one. Well, no, sorry, y'all. I already did those. I apologize. The comments went up. All right, Valerie, is Quincy in love with me? It's like on the tipping point. There's like a teeter. All right. I'm being told to tell you not to force the issue and don't try to start thinking of things that you could do to make him fall in love with you. It needs to be natural and organic. All right. You don't want to like try to force somebody's hand, to feel a certain way about you, because it can cause resentment. All right. Like at the end of the relationship, things just won't be well, or it'll cause some type of like harm to the other person because it's not their true feelings. Okay. Don't manipulate people. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for the likes. Do any of you have any other questions? Did any of you, what do I want to say? I can't think of my question. Sorry about that. But if there are any other questions, hey Hannah, how are you? You guys, please go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Valerie is okay. Is Quincy a narcissist? Stephanie, will I become a nurse with this nursing company, Marvel? I don't think so, Stephanie. I feel like there's going to be something better that comes for you. Like, I don't see Marvel. What I see is like there's this building, and then there's like this space, this great space where you jump over. You're like jumping over the building into this great space. Okay, so what I'm presuming is this is the symbol for you'll be presented with something better and you'll be able to go beyond Marvel. Valerie, is Quincy a narcissist? Not necessarily. He has traits of a narcissist, but Quincy is not a full-blown narcissist. Like, I don't see him with, so when I see narcissists, I usually see them with some type of hump on their back, and that hump is the representation of them either having some type of negative attachment or some type of possession, right? That's like feeding off of them. It's like a giant tumor. That's how I could describe it, right? So I don't see that with him. I just see that he has some traits. Thank you so much for the roses, Lisa Marie. I really appreciate that. All right. Lisa, if I requested to fully rework remote, would it be granted? There's going to be some stipulations involved. It can really work out for you, but you're going to have to hold true to whatever the stipulations say. It looks like there's going to be like a total like contract change. And if you do not uphold those stipulations, then you're like S out of luck, right? But I see someone like having to get in their car every other day. So what is that? That's like hybrid. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments if that resonates with you, okay? Or it could, yeah. If you don't follow the stipulations within the new contract, then your whole daily regimen will change. Okay, and it involves like you traveling. Jasmine, will Alexis let us see the girls this weekend? What I'm being seen is that not everyone is going to be available. Like, you might be able to see like one of them or one or two of them, but not everybody's going to be available for some reason or another. But then like whatever girl that you don't see is really going to be brokenhearted that she didn't get to see you with the other girls. And then that's going to cause some type of like rift. But I'm seeing that like in your family, there's some type of holiday or some type of celebration coming up. And it's not necessarily Thanksgiving or Christmas. Maybe it's like a birthday party. Maybe it's going to be something. Maybe it's a Halloween party, Jasmine. I don't know because it's like, it looks like the whole family is there, and that might, I don't know. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm seeing like Dia de los Muertos. So maybe you celebrate that with your family, or maybe it's some type of memorial, but you guys make it really fun and like family oriented, something like that. But I see that everybody is there and everybody has a good time. Let me know if that resonates with you guys in the comments, okay? Jasmine, if that resonates with you in the comments, okay? If you're still in the house, like on the live. All right, Brianna, is Will actually serious about me? I think that that's maybe he's serious about you, but y'all aren't at the same level of serious. Like, his serious isn't the same as your serious, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so Lisa Marie is saying, yes, I only work remote one day out of the week. Okay, yeah. So I was on track when I said you have to just follow the stipulations. You know, if you ask for that, follow the stipulations. Stephanie, is Concord Aurora the right school for me? I immediately saw like Colorado and or like a lot of mountains. But then and in all seriousness, but then I also saw a fire. But that doesn't mean that like the school catches on fire. It could just means that while you're at the school, it could be heated, meaning a little bit more difficult than what you expected it to be. So what is being shown to me is that you are comparing, you're like going over your list again and you're comparing the different schools, what they offer, the hours that you'll be required, to be there, how, is anything. I'm seeing like it, like there's online and then there's there at the facility. But I don't know if that means that like all of the assignments will be available online or you'll be able to do your work online. It's something like that. But either way that it goes, you are weighing your options, and ultimately whatever school that you choose, everything will work out in your favor. But just know that at Concorde Aurora, it may be just a little bit more work than you expected. Roper, will Susan and I get back together in a relationship? Not for a while. Maybe in the springtime. Okay. No, it doesn't. They are my stepkids and their mom be playing games with us. This is from what Jasmine had said. Okay, so I was saying that there was going to be a big thing that y'all would be there. Well, I understand. Okay. Let me go down. Maybe you said something else and I missed it. Okay. So I understand that. Well, I don't understand because I don't know if you're saying that it doesn't resonate that you guys are going to like have a family function soon, or if it doesn't resonate that you'll see some of the girls and not all the girls. So I would need you to clarify that, but then also when it comes to the mom playing games, I'm being shown someone playing chess while she's playing checkers. And I don't know what you guys are doing within the family, but sometimes you need to step up things a notch when it comes to fighting for the other biological parents' rights. So whatever that may look like to you is however you're receiving it, that's like how you can take it. But again, I do see you seeing the girls, and it's gonna and it'll be at some type of family function. Okay. Natalie, will I see Paul tonight? Yeah. Maybe at some type of restaurant? Yes, you're right. To court. Okay. Jasmine, we were thinking about court. Okay. Then good. We're both on the same page. Agenga, what's the outcome if I confess to Luis? Will anything happen? What you expect to happen is going to happen. That's what I'm being told to tell you. So whether your expectation or whatever if what you have to say is negative, expect the appropriate response to that. If you're saying something that's going to be positive, then whatever you expect the response to be that's what it's going to be. Because you've already been going back in your head, going back and forth about what you should do, this, that, and the third. And what's happened is that your thoughts have put out these different pathways to things that could possibly happen. It's like you created your own, I'm being shown I'm being shown how there's one of you in every dimension. And so you've created more dimensions, meaning that there's more possibilities to what could happen now because you've been thinking about this, and you should just do whatever is going to support the best you. Thank you guys for the likes. So Kosi, about the schools, you need to compare and contrast. Like what I had mentioned before, you have to go back and forth with each school to compare them, and then you make your decision. You have to make the decision that's right for you, okay? I can't tell you what to do in that regard, especially when, as I mentioned before, whichever school you go to, it's going to work out in your favor. Just know that the other one, Aurora, is not going to. What did I say? There's going to be more work involved than what you expected. Aaron, will I get a new job? Okay, so just rock with me on this one, Aaron. So what I'm seeing is that you're and I'm surprised I haven't had to do any of the had to pull any cards, but this is cool. Thank you, Spirit, for just being direct with me and not having to get clarity with the cards. I appreciate that. What I'm seeing is it's like you're applying to other jobs, but nothing comes through, but then you apply for a different position at the company that you are now, something like that. And I think that you'll get a new position within the company that you're already at. Let me know if you're rocking with that, because it was kind of like you were kind of going here, and here for this job, but at the whole time it was right in front of you. Let me know if that resonates with you. Hey Phil, what's going on? I'm well, thank you for asking. You want a general? Okay, yeah, sure. Let me just see what else is going on. But Pell, I know that you want a general. Sunflower, thank you for the compliment. All right, Phil. My feet just got extremely cold. I need to put on some fluffy socks. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And I'm hearing, I wish I had a fireplace. So, and I don't know where you live, so I'm wondering if Sorry, I was being nosy. I was looking at my neighbors. Cold. I just took my socks off, Texas. Okay. That's so funny. So, okay. So, I think that this is so weird to me. What I'm seeing is someone feeling the cold coming in. Like they know that it's about to get colder and they feel it. So I don't know if that resonates with you, but you can let me know in the comments. And it can also be a sign for like it's time to start preparing for it to get cold. Okay. So if that, okay. Yeah, the weather's about to change, right? But it's like what I'm seeing is that like yesterday you went outside and you like immediately like felt like you could tell that there was a difference in the air. Let me know if that resonates with you or not, because that's kind of weird to me. And it wasn't even like the temperature had changed. You just knew it by how the air felt on your skin. You know, like you just, okay, it does. Okay, great, perfect. So I want you to just know that I am letting, like, I don't know, I'm letting you know that I'm tapping into, that I've tapped into you. Okay. But yeah, so you're seeing that that you know when it's like the seasons are truly changing, but it's like this year it's a little bit sooner than what you expected, even though you didn't. Like maybe you knew that it was going to start getting colder sooner, but you kind of forgot about it. So then when it like hit you, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm being told that if you need to start weatherizing stuff, you should do that now. I'm seeing like you've got some type of strip that's at the bottom of your door. I guess to like keep the drafts from coming in. And you're preparing to do something with a big window. Like maybe you have some type of like larger window either in a living room or a dining room. I'm seeing like a lot of sunlight. Wherever this room is, or wherever this window is, there's a lot of sunlight that comes in through this window, and you're thinking about doing something with it because of the cold. Yes, okay, thank you. I'm hearing it's time to hibernate. Like you're getting ready to like hunker down and just like be chill in the house. Like you're getting your favorite snacks. It seems like it's you're having this moment where you're about to have like a really good, like just nice quiet time at home. Watch some TV, watch some movies. Like it's about to be cold outside, you're chilling. That's what I'm feeling from you right now. Yeah. That's all they're giving me. Kristen, LA Woman, Karen Harkins, Tina, Hegel, Felicia, welcome in, you guys. You're welcome, Phil. I appreciate you being here. That was pretty cool. Thanks. Sunflower, would you like a general reading? Jasmine, thank you for following me. Thank you for the likes. Tina Cook, Snow. I'm sorry, I'm saying your whole government name. Or at least your username. How are you today? Sure, I don't mind. Just like listening to the readings. Oh, that's cool. You can just listen. It's always fun. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. I was just inviting you into the conversation. I hope one day I can be a reader. Anybody can be a reader. You don't have to hope for it one day. If you can read, you can read. Everybody has a gift. Whether if you're a reader, a seer, a hearer, if you're sensitive to the earth or other like earth animals, sometimes even buildings, you know. Everybody has a gift. You just have to tap into it. A really cool way, you guys, to learn how to tap into whatever your gifts are to just sit in the quiet and tune in into like how do I say it? Like how you start communicating with yourself. If you're like if you talk to yourself in your head, or if you, how do I want to say it? You know how people can figure out things in their head? They can figure out like math problems. There are folks who, when they learn, they have to see people do things, right? Or they have to draw it themselves. Figure out how you learn, and then that's how you'll know what your gift is. I hope that makes sense. I don't feel like that made sense, not one bit, because I was hearing and seeing at the same time, and I'm like, that's a whole lot going on. Oh, Stephanie, will my son Reginald be on the right track when he comes back home? Lay down the law, lay down some rules, okay? Because if you just let him run around with like a chicken with his head cut off, you need to set rules and boundaries in your home. Hey, Divine Moonlight, how are you? That's Dollface. I know, every time I'm like, oh, that's Dollface. It sounds so funny to me. I'm such a weirdo. Anyways, I definitely feel like it. I just need to work on myself more. Yeah, like there's some healing that you want to do. Finding my purpose and my gift. You made sense. Okay, thank you so much. Jasmine, how's your day going so far? It's all right. I'm going through a bit of spiritual ascension, and I'm trying to incorporate more of my shadow, that just this like new piece of my shadow that I've been hiding from myself came out, and I accepted it. We worked through some things. We worked through some challenges. We've set the rules for how this piece of my shadow is allowed to show itself. But for the most part, we have agreed that it only is allowed to come out when it's just us in the room. Because it has to deal with like relationship trauma, and I don't want to allow that energy to like touch my children. It's something that I want to keep private, and it's something that I'm just kind of like, you know, all right, girl, say what you have to say. And then she like runs amok. She says all of her words, you know. And then I'm like, okay, you done? And she's like, yeah, we're good. And then I clear my energy and I go back to what my regular scheduled programming. Yeah, so you're working on your shadows, dark night of the soul, and you're working on all of that at one time. Your shadows, your dark night of the soul, and an ascension. All at the same time. Like, oh my God, I got overwhelmed. I got filled. Oh no, okay. Just like in steps, right? Okay. You guys, she had me bugging. I'm like, look at her. She's superwoman over here. Because I'd be like, no. Like, no. We're just going to do one thing at a time. Right? Allow like true healing to happen. Yes. It could be a long process. But you know, it's so worth it. The way I look at it is like, well, if I work through the things now, then when I come back, right, or when I am rebirthed on some other land, then I don't have to go through that lesson again. Like, it'll be done. So let the healing begin. I already went through a dark night of the soul for a whole year. I wanted, oh, child. I know. Like, I've been there, and it was like years that it would come, and like, oh, it was so much. And then one day I just got tired of it. You know, I was just like in all honesty, like I literally screamed at like the top of my lungs. It was like, I am done. I want to be happy again. Like, this is not cool. Right? And I remember, and I had this whole like emotional release. I was having this one-on-one, like that was like this one-on-one conversation with my creator, and I was just like, hey, like, this feeling is not working for me anymore. Like, I was more belligerent than that, but I just like had to get it off my chest, and I was like, we got to do something, right? Cried myself to sleep, and then like woke up like maybe an hour or two later, probably longer than that. But like and it was a dreary, wintry day in Cleveland. And as I woke up, the sun was like shining through my room. It was like a brand new, beautiful day. I felt so much better. I felt like all of this like tar had come off of me. It was horrible, but it felt good. I lost everything and everyone. I wanted to leave Earth. I could understand that, and I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. So sorry. How are you feeling now? Like, are you feeling like you can breathe again? Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. But I'm telling you, it's going to get better. You may not feel it right now, but what I'm seeing is that it'll get better. It gets better every day. There might be some setbacks, right? And I'm speaking to you from experience. There might be some setbacks some days, but overall, it's going to like get better. There's no other option. Sometimes things, Mimi, try not to think of it. I'm not sure what you're saying. Yeah. I'm just supposed to tell you that things are going to get better over time. This is a part of your life lesson. Like, in all seriousness. It's something that you're going to have to go through it, and it's not because like life is happening to you, it's because it's happening for you. There's some lesson that only you're going to know, that, or there's like, this lesson is for you. I'm seeing like maybe this is a lesson about strength, courage. Well, everyone has to go on their own path. They have to make the decisions that are right for them, you know? Okay, Mimi, thank you for letting me know. You didn't have to yell at me by writing in all caps. I was just letting you know that I didn't understand what you were trying to say. Biba, question. What's your question? No, you misunderstood. I'm not yelling. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Shy, is Charles cheating on me? I don't think he is. Oh, Mimi, no worries. No worries. Sylvia, can Edwin see my social media? It's like he can, but I'm not sure if he's looking at it through someone else's account, or if he created a different account. Does that make sense? Anna, is Antonio talking, seeing someone else? Kind of, like it just started. Elizabeth, thank you so much for the donation. Do you have a question that you would like to be answered, or is this just a donation? Did I already answer? What am I trying to say? Did I already answer your question? Okay. All right, Divine, I see you. Y'all have to remind me to start saying that when you ask a question, leave your name and the question in the payment. That way I don't have to like search and go back up and all this other stuff and la 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 la. So she said, okay, Elizabeth, yes. Why did my reader cut me off? Been questioning it. She said God told her to. I think it was a little bit more of, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but were you going to her for a lot of readings? Because it's kind of like, all right, just rock with me. Because I'm seeing multiple situations happen. So I need to know if this resonates with you or not, okay? So was there a time where you were going to her a lot for readings? There's another time where like maybe something you said triggered her and it put her in a negative space. And then it was like she believed as though she needed to like cut you off, but for her own, I don't know, like for her own good. Let me see. Kind of. It's because I stopped getting them and she cut me off. Okay. So it was like you took your source of income away. Like you were going a lot and then you weren't. Is it that kind of thing? You guys, welcome on in. And Mimi, thank you for liking this live. I appreciate you so much. Well, here's the thing. Regardless of the reason that she stopped reading for you, you have to always keep in mind that people are trying to operate businesses. And if their client is no longer, how do I want to say? Like if the client is no longer like, how do I want to say it? Because I'm seeing like exchanging the same amount of energy, or I'm seeing like it's just not working out the way that the other person wanted it to work out. Either way it goes, it's just that sometimes different relationships have to end. Like not everybody is in our lives for the long haul. Sometimes it's just for certain situations that we may be going through or for certain time periods. So she claims she was here for me though. Yeah, but she has to be there for herself first. And I'm not trying to like get on you in any way, and by no means is there any like type of judgment or anything coming from me. But it's just, and this is just a reminder, right, that we're all going through our own journeys and we cannot always be there 100% for everybody. Sometimes it is best for us to back off from certain relationships. You know that regardless of how the other person may take it, we sometimes have to just do what is right for us. And it can hurt the other person that's involved, but we have to remain practical and logical and be open to change. Because sometimes if there's no change, then there's no growth. And maybe you needed to grow from that particular relationship. Maybe you needed to have the opportunity to build something maybe more stronger, or something that was really going to push you into more of a like healing dynamic, instead of just having someone constantly tell you, you know, what you may have wanted to hear. Maybe this has pushed you into a position where you're being put into alignment with someone who is going to give you the information that you need so that you can move towards a more like grounded sense of healing. Let me know if that makes sense to you, if that resonates with you. Because what I'm seeing is that you are, as you're working through this phase in your life, you are now able to, I'm seeing you as a tree. So what's happening is that you're getting rooted, you're getting grounded, and you're able to grow as a stronger tree because you are more firmly planted into the ground. So that's what I'm seeing. Hopefully that helps. Why did she act differently with me? I would go in her live to say hi. I'm not sure how to explain it to you, but what I see is that someone just needed their, like someone just needed their space. Grandma Dolores, who sings better for me financially before the end of the year? I don't know what that means. Who sings? I don't know. Mimi. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that I was able to help you as well, Mimi. Oops, I hope that didn't pause anything. Okay. Alright, I don't know what that means, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for a little bit. I'm being instructed to tell you that there are certain things that you just need to let go and move on. If someone is telling you how they feel, then you need to just take that as it is, right? This person may be trying to set a boundary with you, and you're not moving in accordance with it. So I encourage you to just let it go and let her feel how she feels. Let her think how she thinks. And you move on with your life and not dwell on it. It's taking up space in your mind. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad you let it go. Mia, you're wanting to know if you and Hector will speak romantically. Okay. I'm saying yes, but for one of you, like alcohol is involved, knowing that alcohol should not have been involved. And I'm feeling a sense of regret. Frankie, is Damon really my friend? I'm not seeing BFF. I'm seeing like more like superficial, if that makes sense. Mimi. Oh, no worries, Mimi. Don't worry about it. Like, that happened in the past. I had totally forgotten about that. Hey, Tiffany, welcome. Allie, welcome. Sweet Cancerian, welcome. Thank you for liking the live, Mimi. I appreciate you. Divine Moonlight, you're always welcome, my dear. Leanne, will Jamal commit soon? Not in the way that you want him to. Like, he'll commit on his terms. See you, Mimi. Have a great day. Or evening, night. I don't know where you are in the world. So he only fakes being my friend, Frankie. It's not that he fakes it. It's just superficial. Like, there's no... What I'm seeing, and correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, there isn't this, like, major bond. You know, it's a superficial relationship. That doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. It just means that it's not like y'all are BFFs. Like, you can it's like when there are relationships that just, it's like there's, I'm seeing growth, people in relationships, whether if they're new or not. Sometimes they go through periods where things may change or there's some growth within the relationship. And so right now, the level that you're asking me about, he's not at that level yet. And the only way that I can explain it to you is that it's superficial because he's still trying to get to know you, or maybe you have changed and he's trying to get to know the new person, and he might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable because, you know, like, it's different. My wrist is starting to hurt. That was really weird. I don't have like carpal tunnel or anything like that. Do any of you have issues with your wrist? Maybe you might feel pain sometimes that goes like from here to here. That was really weird. So Leanne, in regards to Jamal, it's not like he'll do what's beneficial for him. It's just, but I mean, yes, but it's kind of just like, he's only capable of giving so much. Where he's at emotionally on his, you know, like if someone is, I guess I don't know if it would be considered their capacity for emotional intelligence or their level of emotional intelligence, but where he's at right now is not at the same level that you're expecting when it comes to commitment. So he can only give you what he can give you. V, is Sam afraid to lose me? I don't see that as being true. Hi, was Oscar just using me because he's avoiding me now? Are you 100% sure that Oscar is avoiding you? Because I don't feel like it's an avoidance. It feels like something else. Like where it's not just like he was using you and he's avoiding you. Like that, like what you're explaining, it's more like Like there's something that he has to say or confess, or there's some type of conversation that he might need to have with you, but he's like being pessimistic. Yep. What is it called? Not pessimistic. Jeez Louise, that word when you don't do something right away. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the word now. I lost it. But either way it goes, it's like there's something that he has to tell you, and he's just kind of like, should I tell her? Should I not tell her? Da, 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 da. He doesn't reply to me. Procrastinating. Yes, thank you, Frankie. I appreciate that. Sometimes, Frankie, I have carpal tunnel. Okay. So then maybe I'm picking up on your vibe. Because that was weird. Like, and it hurts too. And I don't have that. I can't think. Symptom. All right, y'all. You're welcome, Diana. You are right about that. We have went through things that I believe damaged friendship. Yeah. Okay. B. Tammy. Good afternoon. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for liking the live, Diana. Y'all, I gotta put on some lip gloss. Hi, Kate. How are you? You guys have any questions that you would like for Spirit to answer? I'm taking donations, $7.77 can be sent to my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Otherwise, the readings are free today. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And just a reminder, I do offer free one-on-one readings. I'm doing a special for October since it's Hoodoo Heritage Month, so you guys can go over and schedule your readings with me. Any readings that you schedule during the month of October will remain at that like special price. So let's say if you schedule your appointment today, but you're not going to be able to get the reading till like November 5th or something like that, you'll still get it at the October rate, okay? Esther, thank you for following me. Esther, is Dennis my soulmate? I'm supposed to tell you that you can have multiple soulmates, whether if it's platonic or romantic. So he is for right now, like whatever this chapter is that you're going through, he is your soulmate. He's supposed to walk with you during this process. Frankie, yes, I had a sharp pain in my wrist right after you said that. So super weird. Frankie, keep your pains to yourself. B. Tammy. Bridget and Henry. Will Bridget and Henry go on vacation soon? It's not going to be like the vacation you want, but y'all will get away for a little bit. It's not going to be to like the... hit the microphone. It's not going to be to like... I don't know, Tahiti, right? But it might be to Vegas. Vegas is just as fun, baby. I just saw like the bright lights of Vegas, and then that roller coaster that's at what is it? New York? It's the is it the Luxor or the New York Hotel or something? Either way, one of those that has the thing and then there's the lights everywhere. It'll be fun. Enjoy yourself. Gabriella, thank you so much for the follow. Does Robert is Robert still in love with his ex? No, he's not in love with her, but they have a history, so there's going to be some care. You know, caring feelings. Bree, will I get the job I just had an interview for? I don't see anything in regards to that. So that doesn't mean that you're not going to get the job. It just means that I don't see it. Or it means that you don't even really want the job. And you kind of just are like, whatever. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Like you're neutral. Let me know if that resonates with you in the comment section. Today. Oh, I'm so sorry that you had to put down your service dog. Good. Be ready to go, Tammy. Maria, will I pass my medical billing class? It's going to be close. Think positive thoughts, okay? I hear someone thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have to take the class again. Oh my God, I'm going to have to take the class again. Oh my God, I'm going to have to take the class again. If you keep thinking that, you're going to have to take the class again. So I want you to change what you're thinking into something positive. Like, I'm going to pass. I passed. I passed. Like, say it as if it's already happened. I passed. I passed. I passed. All right? You have to, if you continuously think about something negative, you're going to get back the negative. If you think of positive, you're going to get the positive. Okay? The universe can only match your energy. Okay? It doesn't understand the words that you speak. It only understands your energy. So if you're in a space of fear, if you're in a space of putting out, you know, low vibrational energy, then you're going to get that right back. But once you, I'm seeing someone like push something up. Once you push up your energy, raise your vibration, and you start thinking more positively, then you'll attract more of what you want. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Okay, Gabriella. Yeah, they have teenagers. Yeah. So I mean, there's a history there, right? Happy Wednesday, Margie. Bree, that's very natural. I'm scared to attract anything not meant for you. Not meant for me. Yeah, I can dig it. Thank you so much for the donut. Just had to make these words bigger so that I can see. Y'all know I don't have on my glasses today. Neutral. I'm scared to attract anything not meant for me. Okay, yeah. I read that. Tiffany, will Ryan and I work things out? It's weird, okay? And it's like y'all work things out, but now the relationship is weird. It's like you're the one being weird to me. You know, have you seen those videos? Anyways, but yeah, it's weird. It's a weird vibe afterward. Esther, would I ever find true love? If you want to, you will. You have to be open to it, y'all. You have to be open to receiving exactly what you want. So if you want true love, then you have to be open to it. You need to be putting out that vibe of like attracting the love that you need, right? Think of it like this. What you're asking for is also asking for you. So you have to like be on the same wavelength as what you want so that you can get it. It's all energy, folks. Um I don't know why I said that, but in my head I sounded like Piggy Pig. You guys remember, and I'm probably aging myself, but you know when Piggy Pig, when the Warner Brothers things would come on and he'd be like, a bit, that's all, folks, right? But in my head I'm hearing that, and but but the pig is saying it's all energy, folks, all right? Anyway. That's what I'm seeing. It's all energy. What you put out is what you're going to get back. So you need to keep that in mind when you're trying to bring in true love, okay? Same thing with you, Margie. Gabriella, so if you're still on the line, readings are $7.77 donation. But if you don't leave a donation, it's okay. I'm doing free readings today. But a donation would be 100% appreciated. If you guys have it, I would appreciate it. You're welcome, Esther. You're welcome. Lenata, how are you? If you guys do leave if you guys do leave a donation, you can use it, or you can leave it with Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. You can go to my profile and you can send it that way. And if you wouldn't mind putting donation in the like little memo section, I'd appreciate that. Ty, are me and R done? No. Just taking some space right now. Taking a little break. Thank you, Gabriella. What is your question? Aaliyah, how are you? Or were you just leaving a donation, Gabriella? I appreciate that. In regards to your person liking his ex, or still feeling for his ex because of their daughters. Is that correct? Alright. Thank you so much for the likes. Ooh. I don't know if y'all heard that. That was my whole neck. Is Robert being loyal? Does he want something serious with me? Should I trust him? Yes, yes, and yes. Please just understand that just like you, he has a history before you, and you need to take into consideration what comes with that history. So you need to be open to unpacking the baggage, right? Meaning that you allow yourself to go through the process of removing the things that no longer serve you, and you allowing him the time to remove the things that no longer serve him. Please understand that both of you are going on separate journeys, but just right now you guys are kind of coming into something together. Is he still in love with his ex? I think you had asked me this before, if I'm still, if this is the same Gabriella, where it's not that he's in love with her, there's just still that bond because they were, you know, together for so long. You can't expect for, how do I want to say? It's not that he's in love with her, but there's still feelings because of the relationship that they had. And so you need to be open to understanding that with that relationship, there comes, like there's more, what is it? How am I supposed to tell her, Spirit? Can you please give me clarification on the visual that you're showing me? Okay, so they have kids together, right? So they've raised their children together. If this is the correct situation, okay? See, but it doesn't matter that she cheated on him. They have kids together, correct? So they have had this relationship. They've had these emotions, these ties, right? So there's always going to be that aspect of the relationship. It's not always going to be like an in love type feeling, but there's going to be this thing of, we have these beautiful kids together, right? And even though we may not be together, even though I may not be in love with you, I still, however, have a bond with you because of these two lives that we've brought into this world. Right? So there's always going to be that tie. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right. So because of the kids, there's always going to be a bond because of that. Like, that's never going to go away. So if you're somebody who's coming into a relationship with someone and they have kids and you don't, please understand that there's always going to be a bond between the person that you're with and the other parent of the kids that they share together. There's always going to be a bond there, regardless of what happened with the relationship. There's always going to be a bond there. And like, you may not understand it because you don't have children, or maybe you do have kids, but the other parent is like 100% out of the picture for whatever reason it may be. Okay? But even so, there's still a bond there. There's always going to be a bond because of the kids. If there are biological children or children that grew up with the person and they were there their whole lives, or they were adopted, or whatever the case may be, like, kids makes the whole relationship different if there's kids coming in. And especially if you don't have kids. Like, if you don't have children, it's going to be, it's a totally different situation. Yes, yeah. Right. There's that bond. I hope that helps. So in the end, it's kind of like you need to decide if you're willing to be in a relationship. Like, say if you don't have children, right? You have to decide if you're willing to be in a relationship with someone who does have children. Like, that's the thing. Like, do you want to be a stepmom? Like, that's how I was told to look at it. Before I had my kids, like, I wouldn't... I dated one person who had children. And even though they lived all the way across the country, it was still difficult. Because when they did come to visit, like, I was like, I don't, number one, I don't know these people. I don't have children, so I don't know what it's like to be a mom. Like, I didn't have that experience, right? I didn't know their mom, you know? It was just like, or like what the expectations were for the kids. Like these were people that really the communication was poor. You know what I mean? So you have to take all of that into consideration. Good. I'm glad that they love you. I'm speaking in general now to anyone about, you know, if they're with someone and they don't have kids and they do have kids. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the likes. I hope that helped you. Monica. Are my husband and I going to reconcile or should I move on? Are you guys currently in counseling or thinking about going to counseling? Either way, I think that you should continue with or try counseling. There's something about the situation that doesn't need, that I don't see. It's like it shouldn't end right now. Monica, okay. Maybe you guys should consider counseling. Just bring it up in conversation, right? And if he says no, then he says no. If he's open to it and agreeable with it, then that's okay. But I don't know. I'm just seeing like something should not be ending right now. And if both of you have done everything that you can, he is 1,700 miles away and we are not even talking. Well, you can always open up the lines of communication. And now with the fact that like I could talk to you, you know, through these devices, and I don't know how far away you are. For all I know, you're 1,800 miles away from me, but I'm still able to communicate with you if you just try. If both of you guys have done all that you can to heal the relationship, then why not try? If you haven't, you know, that's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to give you some encouragement. That's what I'm telling. What I'm telling you is what Spirit is telling me to tell you. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to be combative in any way. I'm just letting you know. Spirit is telling me that something within you all's relationship should not be ending right now. And you guys really need to try to figure something out. That's it. So if you're the bigger person and you try to reach out and make contact, then so be it, or vice versa. All right, beautiful. And I didn't want to have to come at you like with my finger in the back of your neck, but it's like, you know, with all things, you guys, if you ask anybody for their opinion, whether if if it's a paid opinion or if they're a reader or if they're a seer, whatever the case may be, if you ask somebody for their opinion, please do not be the type that's like, you don't want to hear what that person has to say. Because then it's like you've literally just wasted, your own energy as well as theirs, but your own energy by asking a question and then not being open to the question. Please ask questions and then have, always use your own discernment, but at least be open to what the person has to say. You know what I'm saying? All right. I love it. Thank you. Brianna, will I have the wedding of my dreams next year? Have you been saving for the wedding of your dreams? Like, no tea, no shade. But let's say you were getting married today in 1 year. So what's today's date? 10/25/2023. Do you have, or have you been saving, or do you plan on starting to save for your dream wedding that's going to take place a year from today? Do you have that money saved? I'm asking you a question like based off of like practicality, you know? Are you doing what you need to do in order to have this wedding that you want. Because if you're not doing what you need to do, then no, you're not going to have it. If you are doing what you need to do, then you will. It's all up to you, right? It's absolutely all up to you. You are the co-creator of your reality, so you have to step up and do the work. Ellie, what is in store for me for 2024? I don't know why I'm seeing New York, like Times Square. The lights and the razzle dazzle. Are you planning on taking a trip or moving or going there or something? Trip in a month. All right, cool. Don't do anything that's going to get you in jail. Get you put in jail. Are you prone to being arrested? Like, don't drink too much. Don't do something weird that's going to end up getting you put in jail. I don't know why I'm being told to say this, but I'm being told to tell you that. Don't go to jail. Even if it's just to visit somebody at a jail, don't go to jail. Okay? The wedding is supposed to be September 1st. All right. Get to saving that money. Money. Hello, everyone. Welcome in or welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Danae. I am offering free readings today, but I am accepting donations. You can send it to my Cash App. If you make a donation of $7.77, 777 or more, you will jump the line. And I will answer your question immediately. Or if I'm reading for someone, as soon as I'm done with them. For some reason, I just got the word mom in my head for you. Oh. What else did they say? I looked at you and heard mom. I don't know what that means. Oh. Well. Ask your spirit team to clarify what that means. Say, spirit team, can you clarify what mom means? Maybe your mom. Possibly. But ask for clarification. Let's I don't know if you're a reader, if you've ever done that before, but let's see what your spirit team is trying to tell you. Let's dive into your intuition. I mean, just try it. You're already here, right? I believe I'm saying your name correctly. Is it Ciel? You can have a reading. If you would like to make a donation, you can make it to my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. You can go to my profile and click on the link there. Or you can, what do you call it? Just ask me a question and get a free reading. But if you're able to leave a donation, that'd be awesome. That's with everyone. If you guys are able to leave a donation, that would be awesome. So if you guys are asking for a reading, leave your question in the comment section and just know that I am accepting donations starting at $7.77. If you leave a donation, you'll jump to the head of the line. You can go to my profile to make your donations. There's 3 links available. Ellie, can you clarify the jail thing? Yikes. Sure. Okay, so I can only give you what I'm shown. And what I was shown is that, like, you're walking down the street, and you do something weird, and then there's a scene of being in jail. So, what I am told to tell you is that whether if you do something while you're away, or someone does something to you, gather yourself together and do not react. Because you're either like you're gonna end up in jail. I don't know why I'm seeing this, and I don't know what your tradition is or what your belief is, but it's kind of like, you know, people who have like Ogun over their heads are told to not drink rum or they're gonna go to jail. So with you, it's like there's something that you do or that you like to do. And while you're away, do not do what that thing is. Or it's like you'll go to jail, or your reaction to somebody else is going to have you in jail. Let me know if that resonates with you, okay? Tutu, first time on. Will me and my ex-husband Mario get back together? Does he regret the divorce? No. I don't see you guys getting back together. And I don't see him necessarily regretting the divorce. He regrets like the cost or maybe the things that he lost, but he doesn't, and like the material things that he may have lost, but he doesn't regret the divorce. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. CL, can you pull a card on me and my boyfriend? Sure. Is there a specific question? Or do you want me just to do like a general? Peter, will I be a successful nurse and be content with my life? Alright, so CL, we have the death card that fell out. The death card basically means that there was something ended so that there could be something new. So are you asking if you guys are going to get back together or if he's going to get like back from somewhere? Because either way it goes, there's going to be like some change. Maybe a change within him or a change within the relationship. Okay, Ellie. Yeah, just stay on your P's and Q's. That's all. Hey, Magenta the Artistry. Lyric, welcome. Thank you so much for the likes, you guys. Can I get you guys to tap on that like button? It would be dope if I could get to at least like 2,500 likes today. So if you're here and you can like just take a moment and tap the likes, that's absolutely free to y'all. It doesn't cost you nothing but some like physical energy. But go ahead and tap 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 tap. Sorry. I feel like someone asked me a question and I didn't get to it. Peter, I'm so sorry. So it's kind of like yes or no to your question of will you be a successful nurse and be content with your life? Like you're going to be successful with whatever it is that you choose, whatever like department you're in for whatever reason. But will you be content with your life? It's kind of like you struggle with understanding that happiness comes from within and you're looking for things on the exterior that make you happy. In order for you to feel happy, you look for things on the exterior instead of within. So I apologize. I didn't mean to skip you. You're welcome. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bree, can I get a general reading on life? I'm so confused with life right now. Don't be confused. I know it's easier said than done. I think you're just thinking too hard about it. Just go. I'm being told to tell you that you need to weigh the pros and cons of everything. You need to determine what are the things that you're doing that you absolutely love and what are the things that are blocking you or holding you back. What are the things that are no longer serving you? What are the things that you need to like let go? I'm supposed to tell you that during this full moon on the 28th, that would be a really great time for you to have determined what you need to let go and start working on that. But then from now until like for the next 2 weeks, like really try to focus on the things that you know, for a lack of better term, you would consider it as being like toxic in your life. Does that make sense? Basically, whatever is no longer serving you need to let that ish go. You're confused because you're holding on to it, and by you holding on to it, you're not allowing for the new things to come in. It's kind of like what I'm being shown is a child with their hands open, waiting for their mother to give them a lollipop, and then their mother gives them the lollipop, but then they never open their mouth to eat the lollipop. So they're just literally standing there holding this great treat, but not doing anything with it. Because they're not allowing for like the change of their physical position. Does that... You're trying. Okay, beautiful. Let me know if that like story, that picture that I just painted resonated with you. It's really quite interesting. Janae, I heard you maybe need to call your mom, but then I'm getting she's passed. Oh, that's interesting. Or maybe someone in here recently lost their mom. That's possible. That is possible. I'm not sure because I can't really do anything about my situation because I need to get paid. I can dig it. I can dig it, but planning for your future is free. You can do a visualization type meditation and think about all the things that you want to do, all the things that you want to have. That can help, right? With getting you focused on what you'll need to do once the money starts coming in. Janae, I consider myself highly intuitive and I keep getting this gut feeling. Yeah, I can dig it. Like, I'm not saying that you're not feeling that at all. But like, if that's not for me, then it's not for me and I don't have to accept it as truth. So it could be somebody else, on this live whose energy you're picking up on. Okay? And I'm supposed to tell you, Janae, that, if you are in a position where you're delivering bad news to somebody, like let's just say that my mom passed away and I hadn't heard from anybody yet about it or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? There is a better way for you to communicate that with somebody. You need to be a little bit more ethical in your delivery. You know what I mean? Because you don't know how people are going to take things. So just keep that in mind. And I know that we're not the same person, but the way that I would deliver that is that I'm getting a message that something is going on within your family. You might want to try calling your mother or your father or their siblings, and just kind of touch base and see how everybody is. Yeah. Oh. Does anybody else have any other questions? I'm gonna drink some water. Where is everyone from? Like, what state are you in? I'm in Mississippi. NYC, Florida, Georgia. That's what's up. That is what's up. Hey, you guys, welcome on in. If anyone has any questions that they would like for Spirit to answer, you can leave your questions in the comment section. If you guys are interested in a one-on-one reading, you can go to my profile and find all the details on how to schedule a reading with me there. Thank you, V. Amy, does Matthew want to be with me? It feels like he does, but it also feels like he's confused. I'm seeing like a little dog, so I don't know if he has a small dog or you have a dog. I don't know. Let me know if it resonates with you, but like there's something having to deal with the dog and somebody doesn't like a dog, or either someone acts like a dog and the other person isn't going to deal with that kind of behavior. Okay, I have a big dog. Okay. So and just, hear me out, cuz I could be wrong. But Matthew might have an issue with your dog. Like he may want to be with you, but like the dog factor like might be an issue. I don't know. I have a Great Pyrenees and it's the same birthday as him. Okay, but that doesn't mean that. I mean, I'm just giving you an idea. I'm just throwing some things out there. Like he might have something, an issue of some sort with the dog. That's all. But it doesn't make him change how he feels about you. Let me just clarify that, okay? Victoria, will I have a family? Families can come in all shapes and sizes. Families can be the people that you choose or the people that you're given. Okay? I'm being... Alright, I am being told that what I can tell you and is only what I'm being shown. If that makes sense. I don't know. Alright. But what I'm being told, that the only thing that I can say to you in regards to you having a family is that it all is determined on what path you take. If you choose to focus on your career, then you're like 100% just on your career, then it's like your family is going to be your friends, right? If you choose to settle down, your family is going to be like your immediate family that you've created, along with your friends, along like with your people at your job that you may become close to. It's kind of like they're just telling me that you're going to have a family, but it's going to be based off of where you want to go in this lifetime. Like what type of goals and successes do you want to manifest for your lifetime? Then that's going to determine the family that's going to be best for you, so that you're able to maneuver accordingly through your life. And it's not to say that you can't have it all. I'm seeing someone dancing and they're the leader. So that might be the sign that this is that you're leading this particular dance. That's different. I'm being told that I'm hearing someone say, choose wisely. So choose whatever is going to make the most sense for you and your happiness. Yeah, but it's where I direct it. I'm also in love. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, basically it's how you take things, how you direct things to go. All right. Renee, does my ex-husband want to have a conversation with me? Yes, and I'm seeing a boat. If that resonates with you, let me know. But at the same time, I'm being told, like, don't go on the boat. I don't know if those two things are connected, right? Thank you so much for the fire. Renee, does that resonate with you? I'm not sure about the boat. Okay. So it might be two different situations. Sometimes, and I've experienced this with other readers as well. You know, like sometimes someone will say something, it may not resonate in the moment, but maybe a few weeks or maybe even a few months, like it'll make sense. This might just be something that I'm seeing and it's in the future. And I'm supposed to clarify that with the boat thing, it's not that something will necessarily like be tremendously horrible if you get on the boat, but it's kind of like seasickness. And you'll be like, oh, I should have never gotten on the boat. Or somebody else gets sick and then they vomit on you, you know? Just kind of like keep that in mind. Okay, because I was thinking the worst. No, don't think the worst. Sometimes the messages just come in a little bit slow. But don't think the worst, okay? I apologize for that. Missy, a card please. So you just want a general? Or do you have a question? You guys, welcome in or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Danae and I'm offering free intuitive readings, but I am accepting donations to be sent to my PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Making a donation will push you to the head of the line for questions. Missy is asking, is Michael truly in love with me? I think so. I think you, okay, what I'm seeing is someone of masculine energy in their kitchen and they're like warming something up. Like they're standing at their microwave and their stove. Like their microwave is over their stove and like they're doing something, preparing for their company to come in. I'm presuming that you're the company, but it's like you come in and like you knock on the door, he's anticipating you getting there and he still gets like these butterflies every time he sees you, okay? So yeah, I think it's very much like it's love, but it's giving me that like really, really cutesy high school love. I'm hearing that song My First Love. I think it's sung by Avant. Is it Yeah, I think it's Avant and that lady Kiki, not Kiki Palmer, but like something. Older lady, light skin, biracial. She has like 1,511 kids, but has this voice that could like rip through the walls. It's so amazing and beautiful. Anyways, yeah, I do think that it is a truly love. Janet is asking, is Soleil playing games with me? Excuse me, they're not playing games with you. They're just weird. They're probably one of those people that thinks that everything is funny. Missy, you're welcome. You guys, welcome back or welcome in. If no one has any more questions for me, I'm going to go ahead and close this thing on out. I appreciate all of you for being here with me today. And as always, I love you and I will see you later. Bye and have a great day.